British court has sentenced a truck driver to 13 and a half years in prison for smuggling £7 million, about $8.4 million worth of cocaine, hidden in shipments of Kim Kardashian's Skims underwear and clothing.
Not them finna charge Kim K with a Fed RICO, her and her mama. Where they do that at? I'm just trying to figure out they said the case finna be more than the Diddy case. More extreme than a Diddy case.
Kim Kardashian was actually caught by the FBI, questioned, but never taken into custody.
If what I'm saying is not correct, then how does she end up with Pete Davidson?
I mean, it happens all the time.
And what if you weren't even good enough for Pete and he leaves?
All right, y'all. This might seriously be the beginning of the downfall of the Kardashian empire. A truck driver in the UK was just sentenced after authorities discovered nearly $10 million worth of nose candy hidden inside a shipment of Kim K's Skims clothing. Now officially, they're saying Kim had nothing to do with it personally. But once you start looking deeper into the situation, a whole lot of shady allegations surrounding the Kardashian business empire start resurfacing. Remember when Ray J claimed Kim and Kris Jenner could eventually face RICO charges? And then Katt Williams hinted that something had to be seriously wrong when nearly every man connected to Kim either disappears, spirals, or ends up heavily medicated afterward. And honestly, rumors about alleged criminal activity around the Kardashians have been floating around for years. The FBI already questioned Kim once before, but somehow that entire story vanished from the headlines almost overnight. Then there were accusations about Kim allegedly scamming and stealing from celebrities like Brandy and Britney Spears, plus claims that Kris Jenner used her church as some kind of tax shelter. And things get even darker when you remember Kanye publicly accusing the Kardashians of trafficking humans. Trust me, there's a lot to unpack here. So let's get into it. Is greater than
from you, or they stole from your sister, they stole from your mom. You're using that as an example because of the lawyer fees attached to this, or
they stole 800 grand, it was like 600,000 to 800,000 off my mom's credit card and Brandy's credit card.
To do what?
They stole it. Okay, first let's talk about this truck driver situation because this story is honestly wild. People online are already saying it might only be a matter of time before the Kardashians end up with their own DOJ files. So back in September 2025, a Polish truck driver named Jakub Jan Konungal was stopped by border force officers at the port of Harwich in the UK. His truck was carrying a real shipment of Skims clothing, but officers reportedly felt something wasn't right. After scanning the truck with x-rays, authorities allegedly discovered a secret compartment hidden inside the rear trailer doors containing 90 kilos of nose candy valued at around $9.4 million. According to reports, the driver had made a brief 6-minute stop during the route where he picked up the packages. He later admitted he agreed to transport them for roughly $4,900. Eventually, he was sentenced to 13 and a half years behind bars and will reportedly be deported after serving his sentence. Now officially, neither the sender nor the receiver of the Skims shipment supposedly knew anything about the drugs. But let's be real, the whole situation feels strange. And yes, this is speculation, but some details just aren't adding up. It makes people wonder how many Skims shipments may have passed through customs before anyone noticed anything suspicious. And how do we know this was the first time, instead of just the first time someone got caught? Now, nobody's saying Kim Kardashian is secretly running a cartel, but if you look at reactions online, a lot of people believe there's way more happening beneath the surface. One user wrote, "You don't make hundreds of millions ethically. At some point, there's cheating, lying, stealing, or illegal activity involved." Another person said Kim's finances should be thoroughly investigated before anyone clears her name. And honestly, people are also bringing up Kim's past. Remember when she was working as a closet organizer for celebrities and desperately trying to break into Hollywood? One of those celebrities was Brandy. This was before Kim got involved with Brandy's brother. Ray J. Brandy hired Kim as a stylist and personal shopper, and even introduced her to industry connections. And according to court filings, Kim allegedly repaid that generosity by stealing from the family. And this isn't just internet gossip. Brandy's mother, Sonia Norwood, filed a lawsuit back in 2008 that reportedly forced Kim to repay stolen money. Ray J recently spoke on the situation again, claiming Kim took close to $1 million from Brandy and Sonya's credit cards.
Kim and Chloe was my sister's assistants. Kim was doing closets. They didn't have any money. Oh, that's a lie. They worked for Brandy. Brandy said, go shopping for me. They swipe the card and get Brandy 3 or 4 Jimmy Choo shoes or whatever, or clothes, whatever, and then they'll get themselves like 4 or 5 shoes too. Over and over for months and months and months until they ran up to like almost $1 million. Then my mom gave them the card. My mom don't spend money. My mom is very frugal. They spent like 100 bands on her card, running it up, and that's how she found it.
Still fashion?
On all kind of shit, bro. They had my mom's credit card. They thought my mom spent like Brandy spent. And stole all their money, bro. They got caught, they had to pay it back. It's in court, they had to pay it back. It's just Brandy is a good person, and I guess she was in a situation where she couldn't speak on it.
And look, I know a lot of people dismiss Ray J whenever he speaks out. But this time, he may actually be telling the truth. Sonya Norwood recently backed him publicly during his ongoing legal issues with Kim and Chris. Back in December, Sonya filed documents supporting Ray J's request to dismiss the defamation lawsuit filed against him by Kim and Chris. In her declaration, Sonya claimed that around 2008, she discovered Kim Kardashian, along with siblings Khloe, Kourtney, and Rob Jr., had made nearly $850,000 in unauthorized charges connected to her family's accounts. She also stated that before filing the lawsuit, she informed Ray J about the alleged theft involving the Kardashians. Even after that lawsuit and repayment situation, critics say Kim still continued moving in questionable circles. In 2019, the FBI reportedly questioned Kim regarding her relationship with Malaysian fugitive Joe Low, who was accused of embezzling billions of dollars. Authorities claim Low transferred roughly $4.5 billion from a Malaysian government investment fund into his own accounts. Before becoming one of the FBI's most wanted fugitives, Joe Low was famous for partying with celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio, Jamie Foxx, Paris Hilton, and yes, Kim Kardashian. According to FBI documents from 2019, agents specifically questioned Kim about one night in Las Vegas involving Low. Back in 2009, Kim was reportedly gambling in a private casino room alongside Joe Low and producers connected to The Wolf of Wall Street. Around 5 in the morning, Kim allegedly wanted to leave, but someone advised her to stay because Joe was known for handing out casino chips at the end of the night. Kim stayed, started calling out bets, and Joe reportedly won big. As a thank you, he allegedly handed Kim chips worth over $350,000. But here's where the story gets crazier. Kim reportedly cashed out $250,000 at the casino counter and allegedly received the money inside a trash bag filled with $100 bills. According to reports, she packed that trash bag into her carry-on luggage and boarded a Southwest Airlines flight back to Los Angeles. The remaining $100,000 was reportedly picked up during another trip, again in a trash bag. And according to FBI records, Joe Low was allegedly so close to Kim that he also gave her another $100,000 for fireworks at her 2011 wedding to Kris Humphries, plus an additional $35,000 in cash. Now ask yourself, does any of that sound normal? Kim allegedly walking around with trash bags full of money from a billionaire later accused of massive fraud? The FBI documents don't clearly explain why Low gave Kim all that money, but people online definitely have theories. Some even speculate Kris Jenner may have encouraged Kim's relationship with Low for networking or financial gain. And speaking of Kris, that opens up another entire rabbit hole. Back in 2009, Kris co-founded California Community Church. Publicly, it's presented as a church focused on faith and charity work. But critics have long speculated the church may function more like a financial loophole than an actual ministry. The church reportedly operates as a non-profit organization, while members allegedly pay around $1,000 monthly and donate 10% of their income. Because it's classified as a charity, the Kardashians allegedly receive major tax benefits from donations connected to it. Critics also point out that when Kim or family members donate money to the church, they're technically donating to Kris herself, meaning the money allegedly never really leaves the family circle. Then there's Lou Taylor, Britney Spears' former business manager, who was rumored to have helped Kris establish the church. Lou has faced accusations tied to Britney's conservatorship and alleged financial manipulation involving hundreds of millions of dollars. Some online theories even suggest connections between Lou and the Kardashians financially. But if you thought the financial allegations were disturbing, wait until you remember what Kanye publicly accused the Kardashians of. Last year, before Kanye was banned from X, he posted several explosive rants aimed at celebrities including Jay-Z and Beyoncé. But eventually, he shifted focus directly onto Kim and her family. In one post, Kanye wrote that there would never be peace with the Carter family unless they helped him with his children, before claiming the Kardashians were basically the same as Jeffrey Epstein. And that's what really shocked people, because while Kim and Kris aggressively sued Ray J over defamation claims, Kanye made accusations that were even more serious. Yet nobody filed a lawsuit against him. No cease and desist, nothing. Naturally, that silence made a lot of people online start asking questions. Because if someone publicly compared your family to Jeffrey Epstein, wouldn't you immediately shut that down legally? And honestly, this barely scratches the surface. There are enough allegations and controversies surrounding Kim and the Kardashians to fill an entire documentary series. Which brings us back to Katt Williams. When he made those comments about Kim during Club Shay Shay, many people accused him of being disrespectful, but others believe Katt was hinting at something much deeper. It almost sounded like he was suggesting that whatever Kim and her family are really involved in behind the scenes may explain why so many men connected to them eventually walk away emotionally damaged, unstable, or completely broken.
Respect, the guy married on her. Like, what?
Oh, Lord.
Like, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, married her because she was one. Not he didn't know. He understood that he wanted that. He courted that. That's what he wanted, to base his family
she got
on.
a good heart, though. I know what you're going to say. Don't you say it, Katt. Don't you say it. I'm going to move the
If
conversation.
what I'm saying is not correct, then how does she end up with Pete Davidson?
I mean, it happens all the time.
And what if you weren't even good enough for Pete and he leaves you? What do that mean to product?
But now I want to hear what you think about all this. Do you believe there's something suspicious about the truck driver caught smuggling kilos inside a skimmed shipment? And what about all the other allegations surrounding Kim and the Kardashian family over the years? Could Ray J actually be exposing something bigger? And do you think the Kardashians could ever really face RICO charges someday? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for the next video.